Hello everyone, time to do some more updating. So this is my original, just the base model light. It's kind of messed up, the button's broken, it still works, but it doesn't really have any functionality to it. And if you notice, my dome lights don't come on when I open the trunk. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or there's a switch here somewhere that's busted, but I want to update anyway to this. It's got the two alien lights on it and they both work. I tested it out. I cleaned the plastic piece up a little bit, cleaned this up, and it actually works perfectly. I tested this light out. I actually replaced the bulb out of this one. But as far as the wiring goes, it's plug and play. But if you notice, it's longer. So we're going to have to make a little bit of modifications for it to fit. Going to cut the fiberglass out just a little bit. But to do that, we have to take this speaker bar out. And to do that, you have to take the speaker covers off, depending on what kind of speakers you have. Loosen the screws holding the speakers in, pull those out, and there's two wires going to the speaker, positive and negative. You're going to want to pull those out, and that should give the speakers free. Next thing you're going to want to do is loosen these two screws there and there. And I recommend you take this plastic piece off, but to do that you have to take all this off. But if you're careful enough, you could just pry this plastic piece out and slide it forward and just be gentle with it and it should just come right out. Alright, just to show you guys what I have so far. I made my mark for this because since it's longer it also sticks out just a little bit, and I'm going to reuse this tab because it's made to slide into the fiberglass like so, and it keeps it steady. And I want to be able to keep that, so I don't want to cut it too much, so I'm just going to cut this little square out. I want to keep this because this is what I screw into to hold the light in, because there's actually little pins in the ceiling. So if you come up here, there's two little pins, one here and here. This one broke, but I was able to use this one, and I ran it for a year like that with no problems. But I don't think you're going to be able to reuse these due to the fact that the new light is going to be off-kiltered a little bit, so we might have to either run a self-tapper screw up here without drilling through your ceiling, hopefully, and just get rid of these, then we'll screw into that. And then as far as this goes, I made my mark where I'm going to put this first screw in, and I'm going to screw it into the side here because that's where I had it originally. I'm going to cut this out real quick and I'm going to test fit it. Alright, got the light put in place. I got one screw here. You could put more if you want, but one screw is good enough. And on the back side, I've reused that clip. I had to cut this out just a little bit more, enough to get this to fit into place. But it's looking pretty good so far. The speaker bar in place. It only goes in one way because you can tell speakers are slightly angled and they should be facing the front of the vehicle. I don't know if it matters, but you could turn around the other way if you wanted to. But that's the way it was originally. But for the light, what I did was I reused that same tab right there, but I drilled into the fiberglass. And you don't have to make any specific measurements. All you have to do is just make sure it's centered with the light, because that's where it was. Because originally it was supposed to go here, but I had to move it back about, half, 3/4 of an inch or so. But that works pretty well. I don't have it all the way tight. There's a lot of tolerance involved, and I'm still trying to make some adjustments. And you can see where the headliner used to be. There's a little indent in the headliner. But it works. And be sure these two lights work as well before you put everything together. And these do. I didn't have to do anything to the wiring, which was awesome. Now I can put the speakers back in. And for the side trim pieces, you got this, and it's shaped like that. And the top piece goes inside like so, and it slides in there, but there's a little tiny notch that slides into. Same with this, but this is flexible, so you're able to put this on that. But this is metal, so you have to be very careful putting it in and make sure you don't pinch any of your wires. But other than that, it's pretty easy reinstall. So I'm gonna put that together. I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. All right, slide it in like so. Just like that. Alright, here's the finished product. Both lights work. Dome light works. nicely done. Check, make sure the speakers work, and they do. But other than that, call this a success. I cleaned up the speaker bar a little bit with some all-purpose cleaner, get rid of the fingerprints. But yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Job well done.